Okay, Saturday evening. Had a heck of a thunderstorm last night. Um, 11? Yeah. Um, when I went to work, there were still street lights out across the city and a lot. I mean, the wind was the crazy thing last night. So there's a lot of trees down, um, big tree limbs blocking streets. Um, and on the way home from work tonight, around 5 o'clock, took the scenic route and drove by a house, and it had, you can see from a distance, pine tree. We're talking tall pine tree, probably 50 plus feet. Um, at a very precarious angle. I would say probably, eh, yeah, not 30. Let me say 15 degrees towards the curb. Had some caution tape on it, um, but I don't know what they're doing with that tree. Saw some other trees where the major branches were just splintered straight down. Um, our house, our lot, it wasn't too bad. I've been pruning the pine trees in front, so nothing really fell down there. Um, Back, a lot of branches, big old oak, big old pine tree. Utility company was through here last month trimming stuff because they were worried about the wires. Of course, they didn't touch the two trees that are back in the corners near the actual um, poles. But hey, they know what they're doing. So we had some big branches in there that we cut up and we got to take to the dump. And while it was at work, about 1 or 2 o'clock, we had a huge thunderstorm, just torrential. Nothing like green skies and horizontal rain, but a lot of rain. So we had another thunderstorm less than 12 hours later. Um, I guess the city's somewhat back to normal as far as electricity. I don't know, but that was my day. How was yours? Nothing like Elsa and this people having to wander through this, having to wade through water to get to their subway. But today we've got comics, and normally, yeah, I want to go through this, but there's some interesting comics here. A lot of this I bought. These are bagged and boarded. I don't know if I bagged and boarded them or if I just. But on the very top here, I paid $10 for this. This is number 8, Marvel Comics Group, Fun and Games Magazine, 50 cents. Now, right off the bat here, it says number 8. So let's go, to the great Grand Comics database, comics.org. Excuse me. Some tea. Then we'll just type in fun and games. And there we go. Publishers, 67 different publishers. Marvel has 134. Results, one country, one language. Yeah, here we go. 13 issues. Oh, that's pretty cool. Issue number 5 has a beast maze on the cover. This has not been indexed. Has been scanned. They have the cover gallery available. But it went for 13 issues. So let's just crack this open to show you just what it looks like in there. See? Normally I wouldn't pay $10 for, what is this, Copper Age, Marvel Age, 70s, 80s. Specifically, this is the April 1980 issue. But, for example, Maze of the Dreamweaver about to turn into a nightmare. Doctor Strange. That's a Dreamweaver. Now, I don't know if she has any connection to Nightmare. Sister? Maybe that's his female form? I don't know. Play Marvel Punchboard. Word finds. An ad for Epic. Yeah, a lot of kids are going to be buying that magazine, right? Ooh, I always love these. I don't know what they call these. Cross sticks, maybe? But You have to figure. They give you a word list. You have to figure out how to fill in, and then you have to just make sure they all crisscross. Steranko. Wait. Oh, now that is really cool. Like magic, put all these world-famous magicians of past and present in proper places. And you can see on there, it looks like we have some creators. Steranko. I don't think he ever did Doctor Strange, but he is a magician. And draw Marvel characters. The Maze of Terror. That's cool. Daredevil using his radar sense, and the radar sense is a maze. That's clever. I wonder who did the artwork on these. Here is a multiple word find. Sings great songs with Crick Jones. Did you know that the Incredible Hulk has a beautiful Irish tenor singing voice? It's like a K-Tel sign. Ooh. Wow. Groot before. Yes, that was what Groot looked like when he was a alien monster. Groot first appeared in Tales of Astonish number 13. The follow-up in Hulk Annual number 5, Trees Surgeon On. Do you even know who edited this? Let me go back in here and see this. No, there's the answers, of course. Best TV situation. Oh, this is bad. Groot-esque humor. Best TV situation comedy. Trees Company. What's Groot's favorite Marvel character? Spruce Banner. His favorite movie stars are Richard Roundtree, Forrest Tucker, and Kirk Douglas Fur. Favorite fruit? Pineapple. Where will Groot go when he dies? Limbo. His favorite TV miniseries? Roots. Favorite model is Twiggy. Yes. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Try that. Ooh, dating game. Name the character's significant other. Razorback. How's a puzzle for you? CB, yeah. Whoa, the poster. Ghost Rider. Wow. Rare ad for Hubba Bubba. Jessica drew this maze and there's no escape. Ha, 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 ha. That's a pretty cool maze, though. We got different starting points. Where do you end? Oh, outside the bottom. Okay. Have yourself a Victor victory. Wow, that's kind of cool. All these Vicks you got to find, like Victor Hugo, Marseille Victor, Victor Von Doom, Victor Buren, Victor French, Victor Herbert, Queen Victoria, Vic Tayback. That is kind of cool. Because you got to find the Vicks, and then you got to go. And there's a quartz there. So, yeah, Hugo. Yeah. Ooh, here we have a Twinkies where Human Torch, a hot time in the old town. Who's he fighting? Flamethrower is a villain. There you go. Somewhere. I wonder, I really wonder, does Marvel have a universe number for the Hostess Twinkie ads? The way we were. Oh, then I know. Takeover. What's missing? Ooh, bullpen biopsy. John Romita. Self-portrait. This is the first one profile. Check that out. Yeah. Of course, John Romita Sr., father John Romita Jr. They even had his handwriting analyzed. Mandrill's Monkey Shines. Oh, that's an interesting one. Instead of, you got to put them in cages, squares, rectangles. Okay, $5 savings certificate for the new subscribers only. We subscribe to four of your favorite comic mags. $20 value for only $15. Loads of reading fun, hot off the press issues before they hit the newsstand. And here is the list. That includes $5 for each title subscribed. Funny games? Funny games on here? Nope. And if you buy 4 titles, they'll give you one free, so it's $3. And there's the answers. 1, 2, 3 pages of answers. Of course, on the inside, you have your typical get rich selling whatever. This is Sales Leadership Club. We have American Seed Company on the back. God, I wonder what happened to those kids. Where are they now? Yeah, they got their full names here, like Jeff Bosch of Michigan. Robin Westbrook of New York. You think they're real? And then here we have Olympic Sales Club. I got them as a kid. Even now, those prizes still look pretty cool. You know? But anyway, there you have it. Funny games. And this is mint, too. Maybe I'll scan them later and people have fun with it. So that's just the first one of this. One of many. Okay. Now, again, this is not a comics box. This is a Random House box, but it's larger. And it's larger because it has to accommodate the bags and boards. Right? Photocopy boxes are also good for those bags and boards. This is like 7 by 10, and then the board's like, with the board, it's like 8 by 11. Here we have toy chest previews for whatchamacallit, 2011, for merchandising. Heroic Comics, May 1954, famous funnies publication. Oh yeah, I paid $16 for it, but that's because this is a true story comic. This is signed by Steranko, $10. Steranko Graphic Prince of Darkness. Okay. It's going to be a while. We won't mention this. Ooh, Amazing Heroes. Your future awaits. Adventure, excitement. Pick a door, any door. Oh, will I always be thought of as a woman cartoonist? When do I get to join the big boys club? Yep, I bought that because it's women in comics. Yeah, $7 total. $3 plus shipping. $4 shipping. There you have it. Always good. If you find these magazines, copies of this magazine, not too expensive, they're worth it because you get the news, interviews, you get the preview specials. Oh yes, this is wonderful. This, again, if you follow me, here is something. This is, I think, one of the ultimate snafus of comics. Here we have Star Trek, Captain's Log Sulu. This is the Retailer Incentive photo cover, which is 00112, of course. Not intended for children under 13. There is the barcode. You can't really see that off. But, and there's the inside cover, right? There's the back cover. And look, what do we see here? An ad for Star Trek, Captain's Log Sulu, which is this comic, but it's not. This is a Deep Space Nine story. And let's see, can we find, there's Cisco. Now, again, what's interesting is that the dishes in the inside, right? So it says here, Star Trek Captain's Log Sulu Saturdays, and they appear in the front cover, but not in the actual comics. But where is the title page? Did they not put a title page on it so they can, yeah, they don't. And the credits are there too, so they don't put it inside. Yeah, there's no story. There's no, which is actually kind of brilliant because then we collect it. But this is Deep Space Nine. Looks like Deep Space Nine 2 because next month issue is number 3. So this is a variant cover wrapped around the wrong comic book. This I got for free. It came through the office. So if you see this photo cover, check out the insides. Maybe I should have George K. sign it. Just for Schnitzelgiggles. So anyway, there you are. I don't know if the regular ones are like that. I should probably look at the. I don't think they are, because if they do it, if the regular ones were like that, they would have really would have gone viral. So here we have G-Man, great series, signed. Nice guy too. Skull Kickers. Whoa. I do not know who signed this. Oh yeah. This is Phil Ortiz, I think. Simpsons cartoonist. Ooh, Leave It a Chance number 10. I always grab those, especially the hardcovers. Great series. Wish it was collected. Fan of Walt Kelly. So here we have a reprint from Eclipse Comics. Number 1, Springtime Tales, is non-Pogo, non-Disney work. He did a lot of work in comics before he gained success from Pogo. Wonderful, delightful series. Peter Wheat. Here we have Detective Comics Anniversary, 600th appearance of Batman, number 627. I love these. Basically, if you find an issue with that sort of masthead, pick it up. They're going to be good stories, and they're going to be done in ones. And not so much. This was 325. Here we go. The preview special, Amazing Heroes, number 10, $7. I paid $2.50 for it. Look at that wonderful. I think that's a Bill Ray cover. Look at all those cameos. And again, this gives you a preview. 1990s coming comics. Some which will publish. I always pick up Marvel Age when I can for the same reason that the news, interviews, Mark's remarks. Here we have number 15 with Archie Goodwin. Oh. Read everything he writes, folks. And if he edits too, it's probably going to be good. Star Wars preview, issue number 10, issue 11. I believe this was Wolverine Kitty Pryde Limited Series. Oh, remember those limited series and how excited you were when they came out? Here we have assigned copies of IDW's presidential material. John McCain, Barack Obama. Again, I don't know how I got a hold of these, but I think they're signed by the author, not by J. Scott Campbell. But there you have it. DC Super Friends Go Ape. Any cover, basically any Gorilla comic. It's not too expensive. I'm going to buy. And DC Super Friends Kids comic, yeah. Sergeant Rock, Lost Battalion, first issue, signed by Tucci, based on a true story. Star Trek Klingons, photo cover, Comics Pro variant, still sealed. So I haven't opened to see if it's actually an actual Klingon story in there. Batman Brave and the Bold, great TV series, also a good comic. This is I think this is Landry. James Tucker Miller, no. Good stories, though. Marvel Age #3, wow. With the Micronauts. Marvel owns 3 of the characters. So they could appear in an Ant-Man movie. Marvel Age #9, Super Boxers, yeah. Yeah, I have no idea who they were. It's about $1 for this. Now, more Marvel Age. I don't know what's on the bottom here. Oh, some of these decrepit. Here we have #4, Return of the Jedi. Bob Layton interviewed, Rock and Roll, and other stuff. $19.85. Haven't read this miniseries at all. Read the original one with Secret Wars, but this apparently is what happens after Secret Wars, and they end up in our universe. Stormy Paradise, Dixon Geese, Wildstorm. Here's #2. We have director's cut of. Oops, don't want that collapse. Director's cut of Kick-Ass, Millar, Romita Jr. It's probably black and white. Billy Batson on Magic is a Jam. I don't think they ever collected these. Mike Kunkel had some problems keeping up with deadlines. That was a good series. Under Johnny DC. There's Nemesis issue #1. I wonder what that's worth. Do I care? Not really. Marvel Adventure Spider-Man. Fun series. Tobin. Knock. Oh. Here we have the very first issue of Crazy when it was a comic strip. Paid $5 for it. And this is basically, I believe that's a Marie Severin cover. I could look it up. And yes, I do own all the issues of not Brand. Yes, I was a Marvel fan at the time. A Mad Magazine fan. And I like my humor. Here we have a Marvel Super Special of Rock and Rule, the official adaptation of the feature-length animated rock and roll fantasy from Nelvana, which is, as it says on the label, mostly screen grabs. Okay. Joe Kubert, first folio. This is issue #1 from Pacific Comics. I think I bought this to have Adam Kubert sign at some point. Because this is Kubert School artist. That's what first folio means. Well, first folio, of course, is $2. Wow. So we have Joe Kubert, 2-parter in the front of Sergeant Rock, Silent. Crown of Thorns by Mark Chen and Ron Randall. Look at that color, folks. We have the Trophy. It's interesting. Adam Kubert. Oh. Yep, Adam Kubert has a 2-parter here. Then we have another one. Trophy on the other side, which is not signed. Andy Kubert, yeah, more Andy Kubert. Ooh, there's some nice artwork. I don't know when they do that. Curiously, all of these are copyrighted by, they say right there on the first page of the story. 1983, the Joe Kubert School of Cartoon and Graphic Art. I think this is Stephen Bissett. Let me see at the end here. Nope, Andy Kubert. I don't know who's wrote these. If these are, they wrote them or not. That works, Andy Kubert. A lot of Adam Kubert in here. Criminal Operations, Rex Lindsay. Andy Kubert doing the lettering. I don't know if this is first published work of any of these people. Might be. I mean, they're students. Tate's Hell, Brad Joyce, 1983. there you have it. This is the first appearance of anybody or any of those famous. I don't know, but you know, I like to take obscure stuff to get signed because I figure these famous artists, creators, don't see it that often. It's like, oh damn. Here we have the variant edition of Wolverine sketch cover. Veronica. I don't know if this is the first appearance of Kevin Keller. Yes, it is. Meet the new hot guy. Oh, ooh, Spider-Man number 600. I think I'm going to get. I think I bought this to get signed by a variety of people. That's J.R. Jr., John Romita Jr. in the front. There's a wonderful Colleen Durant story in there. I'm going to take these out. Yeah, I'll add those two to my signings. And then on the bottom, we have Wandering Star number 20, still sealed. You can get these from, I used to get these from Staples, I think, or Office Depot. They actually were comic size. I think these make a nice substitute for Mylar. Wandering Star number 16, Wandering Star number 15. Okay, so we're halfway done. Leave that there for now. We have Deadpool Cores, Rank and Foul. Good title. Ooh, here's a rarity. Batman the Killing Joke, first printing. Just a moment. Go to mycomicshop.com. I like to use because they have obscure items, but they also give you, if you want to try stuff, Batman the Killing Joke, 1988. Oh, there's a UK edition from Titan. In stock, $38. And they have 5. A 9.8. And I don't know if this would qualify. I don't think it's ever been read. 340, 739, 849. That's a CGC of 9.8. So I probably could get the slab and sell it for something. If you can see there, yeah, that's going to be a damage there. It's not too bad. But as you can see on the spine there, it has nearly not been opened. So hey, that's probably not the original copy that I have. Land of Oz, FF issue 1. That was a pretty good series. Ooh, Dark Horse Presents. And I bought it because of Concrete. That's the only reason I bought Dark Horse Presents back in the day. Oops, no, that's not there. Those are my put there. Deadpool team up with Galactus. Because, okay, Deadpool and Galactus, you got to read that. For yourself, book one of those events that nobody remembers, nobody cares about anymore. But somebody out there probably spent $20 on a variant cover. FF. Oh, yes, here's another wonderful mistake. Great miniseries, but it's Zach Newton. Yep, that's the only reason I bought it, was because of the mistake on the cover. One moment. Let's see, it'll be easy to find this, but let me just look this up to see what this is. Shield. 73, Shield. I don't know what series this is. This is 2009. No, that's not the right one. Not that Shield. Archie. There we go, Marvel. 2010, maybe? This is issue number 3. I think it is. Yes, it's Zach Newton. And in stock. So this is cover 3B. They did a whole bunch of these variants. There's another one, Shang Chen, Howard Stark and Nathaniel Richards, Nikola, is it Nikola or Nikolai? Tesla? Look that up. Oh, yeah, it's right, Nikola. Okay. Oh, but anyway, just had to get it. It's one of the rare times I bought a variant comic. That's a nice cover. Daredevil black and white. Vixens of Virtue, Vixens of Vice. Yeah. These ladies made their own superheroine videos. Give it a chance, number 11. Number 9. The free comic book day. Whenever I see free comic book day issues in the dollar bins, I get them. Because I know these people aren't collecting them. This is one of my favorite covers. I actually had him sign it. He had Scotty Young had the original art for sale. I think it was like $800. But man, I just love that cover. The wheelies. That is just, look at that color. Man, good series. Just the Marvel Oz books. Shanauer, Scotty Young. Bye. Here we have Navy History and Tradition, Civil War. Ooh, it's a wraparound cover. Spent $5 for it because, again, history comics, non-fiction comics. Now What, which is a news magazine, news comic, newsletter comic. I always buy these, whether it's DC Currents or it's a Dark Horse Insider, Marvel Age, because they're reference material too. Here we have Wall-E from Pixar. Ooh, enough said. I do own most of these, I think. Spent one free comic book day just going around stores trying to find them all. Here we have Howard Chaykin, Power and Glory. I think a 4-issue, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4-issue bundle from Malibu. Before they got bought by Marvel, I think. Yeah, the Burrow. Good stuff. Check them out. Desert Peach number 3. Tells you an example of their humor. There's more there. Here we have A Moment of Silence from Marvel. The Neil Gaiman poem here is excellent. Sergio Aragone's Boogeyman. Again, if you find these Dark Horse Sergio issues, whether it's Gru, is Firehouse 5, fine, they're fun stories. And it's Sergio Aragone's. Good stuff. Here we have, I bought this, I think, for the Hero Initiative. It's a reprint. Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil. Did Denny O'Neil sign this? It's got it's got certificate of authenticity there. I should put those on the back. But yeah. Marvel Adventure Superheroes, Hulk thing. Paul Tobin. The Marvel graphic novel. Good stuff. Just wonderful humor. So I swear to God, great series. Tom Beeland. Read everything he does. Find him on Facebook. Here we have the Sandman Dream Hunters. Ooh, here we have the boys, issue number 14. Oh, I can't show you this really. This is Naughty Erica Telekinesis. Oops, there, that's better. I do like this artist. I forget what his name is. Lost Battalion number 2. Here we have Glamourpuss Annual. No, not issue number 4. And I bought it. I'm not, again, one of those toxic creators, problematic creators, let's put it that way. But he has some interesting stuff to say in that series about art and drawing. Here we have Eye of the Camera Marvels. She-Hulk Cosmic Collision number 1, one shot. I don't know if I ever read that. Peter David, though, writing, Supergirl. Buy this series. Supergirl Cosmic Adventures in the 8th grade. There is a collection out there, long out of print. Unfortunately, Landry Q. Walker, Eric Jones, they had plotted this out through 12th grade. Yes.
I like to get out of the kitchen.
Okay. It's going to be a while. Give me about 5 more minutes. Sorry. But they just didn't make money on it. DC doesn't really want to pay them the money to make it, which is unfortunate. But they've gone on to other things. They did some Batman Brave and the Bold comics. Again, whatever they write, draw, read. blanket recommendation. Oh, how'd that get in there? Here we have issue number 2. There's a nemesis there on the cover. Sandman Dream Hunters number or whatever, I don't know. And that is not P. Craig Russell. I forget who that artist is. She also did the covers for Unwritten. Amish Bug, first issue of 6, Problematic Series. I don't think issue number 5 ever got published. Don't ask. Captain America White. Again, these the Loeb Sale color stories they did for Marvel. Good stuff to read. Here we have Comic Book Comics number 2, The History of Comic Books. Here they go to war. Deadpool by Way. Here we have Breaking New Comics the Marvel Way, which is, I think, was a tryout book for talent. I don't think it's actually a how-to book. Here we have The Boys number 13. I wonder what these are worth. Here we have Gnomes, Fairies, and Sex Kittens number 1. This is an Eros comic, $3.95. Eros was Fantagraphics adult line because they needed the money. Okay, I'm going to pop this open because I need to find out who the creator is. And that is Ismael Ferrer, Ferrer. Oh my. Nope, can't show you that. But again, nice, cute style. Here, that's acceptable. But again, very cute, very sexy, fun stories. Don't know what's been translated lately. Here we have Umbrella Academy. Gerard Way and Gabriel Ball. Torsten, thanks. I do not know who that signature is. Probably Gerald Ball. Both of them are great creators. Gabriel Ball, especially. There, I don't know. Can you make that out? Because I don't remember meeting Gerard Way. I mean, his line would have been way too long. This is issue 1 of 6, the Umbrella Academy. Again, we're going to go to comic shop, mycomicshop.com. Umbrella Academy. Umbrella Academy. Trade paperback, Zero Killer. Oblivion hardcover, Dallas, Apocalypse Suite 2007. That might be it. 1 through 6. This is the first cover, but that's not it. Huh. There's no subtitle on this. An edition variant. Oh, yes, this is a second printing. Although, as you can see on the barcode there, it says, there's the barcode. Right there. It says 001, right? Yep. When it should be 2 or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is Apocalypse Suite. This is issue 1C, cover 1C, not in stock. Yeah. But it's signed, so that's probably worth something. What's number 1's $350 bucks. $100, 95. So there you go. And then last but not least, we have two DC digests. The best of DC, Blue Ribbon Digest. Superman Pals, Jimmy Olsen. The Hannigan and Giordano cover. And then, oops, we have Raven the Bold, 12 Superstars, team-ups mostly. Boy of 100 Faces, Elastic Lad of Metropolis, Jimmy Olsen's Superman's X-Pal. Oh, Jimmy Olsen #1, Jimmy Olsen #2. The Lone Wolf Legionary Reporter, The Strange Second Life of Jimmy Olsen, A Super Lad of Space, Olsen's Time Trip to Save Krypton, and Winner's Prize, The Loser's Grave. And here he is. Yes, Elastic Lad goes forward in time and meets the Legionnaires. There we have it. See? There's the clubhouse and everything. So that is that for that box. Some interesting things. Hope you enjoyed it. I got to go eat dinner now. And that's that. So hope you enjoyed that. Again, these are things I've bought because either, well, they were interesting. Some of this, or I told you the reasons why I buy most of them. But yeah, I do like to get those old newsletters, wherever they are. Image, DC, Marvel, Dark Horse. I don't know who else. Adult Now, Amazing Heroes. I don't know if anyone has a complete collection of Amazing Heroes. I have seen bricks of the complete Marvel Age, which I should buy. But yeah, and for Marvel Age, go Google Mark's Remarks. That was a column he did on Marvel Age. A lot of good columns. So a lot of it on writing. So him and Archie Goodwin are dearly missed. Both of those guys were great writers, great art editors. So that's that. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope it's safe. You're safe wherever you are. It's dry, or if it's too dry, I hope you get some rain. We've got too much rain here, I think, this summer. But the crops are farmers like it, I guess, as long as it's not thunderstorm or hail or directos. So anyway, have a good weekend. Hope you'll see me soon. Till then, thanks for watching.